Good evening, y'all. It's 8:58 p.m. Monday, September 30th, 2024. I forgot something. Hold on. 9:02 p.m. Monday, September 30th, 2024. Kim's Lost Words. We left off on chapter 9, page 26, going back to Cali. Our sex life was crazy, but I got to do things with Sean I would have never been able to with a straight man. Sean cared about me, but it was becoming more and more obvious that he preferred men. I was beginning to think I was there more to cover his wild desires than because he really wanted to be with me. He was like Caesar, every woman's man and every man's woman. But truthfully, at that stage, I was becoming okay with it. I woke up and left the bedroom where I was with Jada Pinkett, and Sean happened to be coming out of the bathroom with XXX and Will Smith. Yes, XXX attended the parties from time to time. I could see him and Will kind of snuggled up on the bed together. I was grateful I wasn't asked to join in that room. I didn't really like XXX. Sean smiled when he saw me. Good morning. Here at the orgies, he wasn't very affectionate. He didn't have to pretend, but he couldn't walk straight. But I know how his ass felt, literally. We've had sessions playing with each other's anal cavities. I wanted to be home before Quincy woke up, so I told him, I'm getting ready to go. He responded, let's have a cup of coffee first. This meant he wanted to talk. I didn't know what it was about, but in situations like this, I didn't really have a choice. He was becoming more violent when he didn't get what he wanted, and I didn't really want to fight, so I sat down. Before we started talking, XXX came out of the room. Sean was wearing boxers. XXX was in his birthday suit. XXX addressed us, morning. When he turned around, he ordered to close the door. When he turned around in order to close the door, there was a dried cum stain on his back. A dried cum stain on his back that was visible. What'd that look like? What? Again, we don't know who XXX is because the reason that they're putting XXX is because they do not want this person to be named in the book. So, you want to see where? Oh, you don't want to? Okay. I thought maybe you wanted to see where it said XXX. I wish they would just say who it is because it's a lot of XXXs. Yeah. Anyways, he was becoming more violent when he didn't get what he wanted, and I didn't really want to fight, so I sat down. But before we started talking, XXX came out of the room. Sean was wearing boxers. XXX was in his birthday suit. XXX addressed us, morning. When he turned around in order to close the door, there was a dried cum stain on his back. XXX walked over, pulled a chair out to sit down next to us, and lit up a blunt. Sean stretched, smiled, and said, this East Coast, West Coast beef is more lucrative than I thought, but it's getting dangerous. XXX responded, surprised. Business first thing in the morning? Damn, cuz, you on it. But you know you don't got nothing to worry about. You got a pass, daddy. XXX smiled coyly. Sean apparently had something to talk about with XXX as well, because he said, I can't protect everybody, especially if someone is no longer going to be on my label. It was apparent XXX was taken aback by this turn of events by his reply. Sean, are you saying what I think you're saying? Sean continued, it's taxing on my resources to protect people. Someone that isn't 100% on my team can't get 100% of my protection. What the hell is going on here? What does Sean want from me? This morning is turning out to be way more than I expected, and I have to go. Quincy will be looking for me. Meanwhile, XXX apparently wanted clarity. So to be clear, if something happened, XXX made quotation marks with his fingers. To one of our artists, to one of your artists that was leaving your label anyway, it would be considered. He makes another set of question marks. Out of control? What the fuck are they talking about? Okay. Is that what you're saying? Wait a minute. Can they be talking about Biggie? Is Sean saying he won't protect Biggie? At this point, I was too young, too naive, too hungover to understand that this was not a lack of protection. This was a hit. Where did this come from this morning? But an older, wiser me understands now what I did not comprehend all those years ago. Sean was just getting to the real reason that he had XXX there. The world was about to lose Biggie. XXX laughed. You a cold motherfucker. Sean said, why the fuck should I protect someone that isn't gonna stick around? I made him. That nigga should be worshiping the ground I fucking walk on. I was thinking, Sean's ego was rearing its ugly head, and I wanted to get out of there, but instincts told me I need to tread carefully. So my next, I fucked that one up, huh? So my next move had to be calculated. I don't really want any part of this, not even implicitly. Will I be held as an accomplice? But even as those thoughts crossed my mind, I couldn't just pretend this was okay. So I said, but Sean hasn't left yet. They're just rumors. Are you going to let him die because of some rumors? Sean glared at me, the anger in his voice obviously stemming from hurt as he said, I know when I'm being betrayed, and I am not killing anyone, but I am not protecting somebody that doesn't have my back 150%. Fuck that. This was railing out of control. My mind began to race. Is there a way to get through to him? Maybe I could use the finance route. Sean, he's bringing in so much money. You put so much money into cultivating him. Are you going to throw all of this away? Are you going to throw away all that money? That's when he revealed how he thought out this meeting really was. If he leaves, he takes all the money I invested into creating him. Sean sighs. But if he can't protect himself and something terrible does happen, then the money I would make off of his death would blow away all the money we made so far. I was perplexed. Sean, he continued, he's worth more to me dead than alive. Sean Combs is a calculated monster, XXX chimes in. I get that, fam. A lot of people out here want Biggie dead too. Without your protection, he doesn't stand a chance in Cali. Biggie is going to die. This is crazy. I dare not to say anything else about it. Sean smiles and stands to walk over to a safe behind a picture. There he pulls out a bag marked with XXX name. He turned to XXX and says, that's why you're worth your weight in gold. You understand me? Here's a little something for you to take care of my people. XXX smiles. Sean, I love you, baby. You know I got your back. Your problems are my problems. I'll make sure to have my people take care of your people. I need to get out of here. This is crazy. I attempted to leave again. Sean, I want to get to Quincy before he wakes up. Sean looked at me responding, it's getting late. Give him a kiss for me. I'm going to get out of here. Thank God. XXX always with something to say. I'd love to meet the little tyke sometime. Not a chance in hell. Something about this guy creeps me out. I forced a smile. That would be great. I made my exit. Chapter 10, The Lies You Tell, page 30. I might need to turn this fan off. I'm getting a little cold. At this point, the relationship between Sean and I had been off and on for quite a while, and we were off at this point. He had put his hands on me again, this time for something that didn't even happen. It was all in his head. When the phone rang, I picked it up anyway. Hi, Sean. He sounded trepidatious as he said, "We've been broken up for a while this time." Yeah, I continued. I don't want anyone to know about my, he paused to search for the right word, proclivities. I replied, "So you want people to know about you being gay?" Sean exploded. "See, that's why I fucking lose control on you." So I just plainly stated, "Goodbye, Sean." "Wait," he screamed. "What, Sean?" "I'm sorry, okay? You're always fucking sorry." He took a deep breath. "I have to do something to cover myself." I sighed. "Do whatever you fucking want, Sean. When you see this in the news, it's not real." This made me calm down a moment. What could he be talking about? He continued, "I'm only doing this for press." "Doing what, Sean?" After a long pause, he continued, "She knows what this is. She's just pretending to cover me." "Sean, what the hell are you talking about?" Another pause. "Publicity." "Publicly, I'm going to be dating someone else. A video girl." I laughed. "Why would you do that?" "I have to cover myself." I was getting mad. I was actually angrier at myself more than him. Why was I getting jealous? I was sitting there actually comparing myself to video vixens in my mind. They are thick, but they are thick, but look at my body. Did he prefer them light-skinned, big butt girls from videos? I calmed myself. No, I know he likes men. Any damn way. As I regained control, I asked, "What the hell are you telling me?" He sighed. "I wanted you to find out first for me." Like I give a shit. He came out. He came at me with his favorite line, "You know I love you." It was getting old. I could only think to myself, here we go. Love is a big, strong word. I'm tired of him throwing it around and using it when it fits his needs. He's using it while he's sitting here telling me about dating someone else. I replied, "You don't hit people you love, Sean. Love doesn't hurt." He smacked his teeth as he responded, "Come on, are you serious? That's shit. That shit's for children. We aren't in fucking high school. Sometimes things happen. That doesn't mean I don't love you. I wouldn't hit you if I didn't." Wait. That sounded wrong. You sound exactly what you meant. You said exactly what you meant. He took a breath. There was an awkward silence. The fact I was still on the phone and waiting for him to speak meant he had the power. He was more cautious as he continued. He didn't want to lose that power. Kim, no one that I don't care about can bring that kind of emotion out of me. I wanted to say, "Is that how you talk to dudes after using butt plugs?" But there is a line I dare not cross. Instead, I said, "You say that while you're dating some other bitch? That's just for the public?" I was done. It could be heard in my voice as I said, "Whatever, Sean. Do what you need to do. Leave me alone." "I'm never giving up on us," he cried. I responded to that emotional control attempt with the little resolve I could muster. I didn't even believe the words that came tumbling out my mouth. "Sean, is there no us anymore?" "Sean, there is no us anymore. Goodbye." "Tell Quincy I miss him," he threw out. His emotional manipulation was really driving me crazy. This time I said with much more conviction, "Goodbye, Sean." I hung up. Manipulative bastard. Chapter 11, More Problems, page 33. For a while, I was actually happy to see Sean gone. I was getting older, and the sex parties were out of control. It was getting time for me to slow down. Quincy was getting older. I knew that if I kept going, the rumors circulating were going to eventually find a way to get back to him. What would he think of me? Chris was about to take a trip to California. I didn't know exactly what was going to happen out there, but I felt like Tiana Wallace was about to be an orphan. I knew I didn't want any ties to that.